Hello everyone, welcome to Quant Research Nepal. Today I'm just gonna show you how we can operate summation function in CSPro even there is a missing value in the variable. For this today I just have a question which is multiple select type. Select the source of expenditure given below. In this question we have 6 options, education, health, food, clothes, travel and rent. And this is a multiple select question, so this is gonna be like I give its circuit name as X source, you mean like expenditure source, and this is gonna be alpha because we're gonna make it like multiple select question, and length gonna be 4. If you wanna choose all of the options, then it's gonna be 6, otherwise gonna keep it only 4 option for the possible answer among the 6. First source of expenditure is education, then health, food, cloth, travel and rent, and you're gonna enter your amount of expenditure, in the education in question number 1, and health in question number 2, food in question number 3, cloth in question number 4, and travel in 5, rent in 6, and this field is for like auto calculation of the amount of expenditure you have spent in this field or this sources, and this is for the manually enter your amount to check with the auto calculation, and this is the last question for the survey. First question is source of expenditure, and second question is amount of expenditure in education, and this is multiple select questions. If you are not select education in the multiple select question, and you don't need to ask this first question, for this you just need to write a logic like pre-proc. Pre-proc is especially used for if you are looking backward, conditions, and then skip this field. I mean like if you gonna skip this education field looking at the backward, the first question, then you have to use pre-proc, and if pause, if pause, and first option was A, and that is in source of expenditure, and you can copy and paste. If education is not present in the first question, that is equal to 0, then skip to the next question, like that is Q2, and in if, same logic you can paste in the other section, just altering the number of options. This is gonna be B, and this is gonna be B, and you need to go to the question number 3. This is gonna be C, third option, C, and you have to move question number 4. This is question number option D, and you have to move 5, and this is option number E, and you have to 6, and this is question number rent is in option F, and you have to move auto sum field, and this field is for auto summation of the given expenditure, like if you spend in education, health and food, you need to sum the amount of all of the expenditure in this field, so dollar equal to summation Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 plus Q4 plus Q5 plus Q6, Q6, and this is also pre-proc, you are looking backward to calculate the amount of expenditure in this field, and you don't need to enter any value in this field, so it's gonna calculate by itself, so no need to input, no input. We are going to enter the amount of sum manually in this field, so just for check out the auto calculation and your manual sum is whether correct or not. So if this field is not equal to, that is less than or greater than this auto calculation, auto sum, and then you have to give an error message like ERRMSG. What kind of error message? Your auto sum auto calculated sum equal to what, which amount, equal to percentage D is for numeric value, and percentage D is for numeric value, and that's numeric value is stored in auto sum. And select correct your calculation. Correct your calculation, that is in the field of question itself, and end if, and let's compile. Let's give a try whether our logic is working or not. So I'm gonna select only 4 possible options here: E, A, C, D, and E, and amount of expenditure in education 100 rupees for now, and we did not select option B, so it's skipped to the question number C, that's food on 200, and D, option cloth, 300, and travel in 500, and the rest of options were not selected in the multiple select question. Second and the last one, like health and rent. Here we have 2 missing field. In this case, the auto calculation cannot work. Let's try to correct and try to understand what's the mechanism is in the source, and I'm gonna increase the field here, length 6. All of the possible answer we can select now, and I'm gonna run again and the same question, and now I can select all of the 6 possible options, and I'm gonna enter all of the field, and it's gonna be non-missing field for everyone, and this summation cannot be accommodated in this field as we have only 4 length, so we can minimize the amount of expenditure here. Now it's gonna calculate, so if any one of these gonna be missing, then AutoSum cannot be work. For like example, we do not select the first option for now, and it's gonna missing the education amount of expenditure in education. It didn't work, and it's giving a message like out of range, please enter the valid value for AutoSum, To overcome this problem, we just have to enter, or we just have to write a simple logic in the corresponding fields that we have in the each option. You just have to write a set property, set property, and special special value, special values z0 and yes, and you just need to paste this logic in every. And let's compile. It seems to work, as it hasn't given any error message in this field. So let's run the same program in, and now we can select only 2 and rest of the options gonna be missing, and amount 200, 900. It gonna calculate the sum, even there are 4 missing values. So, and the auto sum calculation is like 1100, and if you jot down in your notebook the hot amount of expenditure in education and health, and you try to calculate yourself and try to enter your calculated sum in manual way, it's not gonna match your auto calculated sum and your manual sum. Just to check our logic, I'm gonna down this into 2 digit, and it's gonna 50, and if your manual sum is also gonna 50, then it allows you to go to the next field. Otherwise, if your manual entry sum is 60 and 50 and 60 is not matched to each other, and you cannot go to the next field now. It's your current location. So we have given our error message. Error message is here, like auto calculation sum is at this one, and correct your calculation is this one, correct your calculation. So it'll be 50, and you can go to the next field now, and that's it. I hope you got my point, what kind of logic I am trying to show you in today's lessons. So this is it for today, and hope you see you in the next video.